What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro Circuit. Spawning here in the top left-hand corner of Catalyst LE, playing with the red Protoss pieces. We have a player who's down 0-1, but wants to get this series back in his favor. His name is ShoWTimE. And his opponent spawning in the cross position, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He's currently up 1-0, wants to make it 2-0. His name is Neeb. So guys, you guys can check out game number 1 on the YouTube channel right now. And game number 2, everyone, I'm super excited to see what both these players decide to do in this game. Because game number 1, everyone, wow, one of the best PvPs I have seen in a long time. I'm not even going to lie. It was an absolute epic matchup between two players who are so even in, as far as, skill goes. The skill gap is so close between these two players. It's absolutely incredible. So just like that, looks like there is a probe that's going to be going out across the map here relatively early. The same can be said for ShoWTimE. Probably going to try to get some scouting information out here. But guys, I mean, game number 1, like I said, have not seen a game like that in quite some time. It's been it's been a while, man. It has been a while since I saw a really epic back and forth matchup. It was like the entire game I couldn't figure out who was ahead, because it was so close in supply, it was so close in skill, the whole 9 yards. So in game number 2, the question is who's got the edge? I mean, we can say Neeb's got the edge because he's up 1-0, but does he really have the edge in this game number 2? It's going to be interesting nonetheless to see what these two players decide to do in this game. And it looks like they're very similar in builds once again. We might be setting ourselves up for another macro-focused game. I would love to see some cheese possibly out of Neeb. Maybe, get some, kind of put some pressure on really early on ShoWTimE. Don't let ShoWTimE get to the point of being able to get that Stargate out and start macroing up a lot of, Phoenixes, because he is deadly with the Phoenixes. Absolutely deadly. He will take out your entire mineral line before you even know it. Now, there is a Stargate coming up here for Neeb. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Question is here, okay, we've got a couple of Stalkers that are coming up here. The Warp Gate is going to be researched right now. And I wonder if ShoWTimE, if you're ShoWTimE, what do you do right now? Do you show a lot of aggression early on, maybe try to close out the game right away? Or do you play another macro-focused game where it's basically 50-50 if you think about it? Game number 1, it was anybody's game. Either player could have played, and it really came down to the final engagements that really defined what happened. So, if both players give each other the necessary respect that they each deserve, we're in for another 50-50 kind of game. I mean, for real. So it does look like Neeb has decided to get an early Nexus. So I wonder if this is going to trigger a early push here for ShoWTimE. And it looks like he's got some Stalkers coming up here. He sees that there isn't going to be a third base up yet. But the question is here we go. There are 4 Stalkers that are coming up here, and I wonder if they're going to try to get the cancel here on this natural expansion here. Now, this is interesting. We got the pylon here, proxy pylon. We have a few more Stalkers that are going to be coming up here. So here's the thing. Looks like ShoWTimE's going to be getting a little bit more, some more aggression going here. I like this decision a lot. I really like the decision to get a little bit more aggressive. Now, here's a question. Is this probe going to come over here, and the probe is going to be just shunned away completely? But there are a lot of Stalkers here. Lots of Stalkers are at the front gates, and I don't know if Neeb is ready for this. We've got of course, an Oracle is going to be out right now. The War Prism is going to be coming, and I think ShoWTimE wants to end this game. I think he's going to put on some significant pressure right here and right now. Now, Neeb is going to have to, he's kind of playing from behind now. He does have a couple of shield batteries going up, which is definitely something he's going to need. But I'm wondering if ShoWTimE is just going to show a lot of aggression here. He's got the edge right now. He got the cancel on that natural expansion. So this is going to be big for him if he's just going to wait for a couple more units to come on up And the question is this going to be enough here for ShoWTimE to really break in into the main base of Neeb? Neeb has to be very careful here. The longer this goes, I think he's going to have enough to hold off against this massive engagement that's going to happen. ShoWTimE wants to end the game right here and right now. A couple of shield batteries are up right now, but the Warp Prism is here. The Warp Prism is going to start warping in some more Stalkers. So here we go. It looks like ShoWTimE is showing his cards, and he wants to get the kill on some more of these units. It does look like that. The pickup micro is going to be on point, at least so far. Does not want to lose those units for free here. But I'm a little bit worried here. Is there going to be enough here for ShoWTimE to really end it and take out the Neeb here at the front gates? It is just going to be back and forth once again. These players are so close when it comes to just similar skills. It is absolutely something to behold, guys. It's incredible. I absolutely love watching these two players just go at it. It looks like ShoWTimE has decided to back off, and it looks like he's probably just going to go ahead and get his natural expansion out and running here. So there is, of course, an observer here that ShoWTimE's got that he is going to kind of keep tabs on what's going on with this army. And I'm wondering, now Neeb has decided to go ahead and he's decided to go get that natural expansion once again. And I'm wondering, is ShoWTimE is this gonna trigger him to go all in? I mean, he sees once again what's going on. He's probably feeling pretty good about himself. He knows he's ahead, at least by a little bit. So why not push out? And that's exactly what he's doing. So, the Stalkers do find that pylon. Now, here's the big question, is there's a big push here coming by ShoWTimE, and the same can be said for Neeb, and oh my god, this is going to get sticky. It looks like Neeb is going to see this. The question is, he's kind of out of position right now. I'm wondering what this is going to trigger him to do here. He gets the cancel once again, but all of these Stalkers are across the map now. I really like the position of ShoWTimE, though. He's got a really menacing army at this point. He is really going to be putting pressure here on Neeb, and Neeb has had to mass recall once again. Man, what a series so far, guys. What a series. I mean, seriously. You look at how even both of these players are. They're both just so even. Now, this is an interesting decision by Neeb. He goes and gets a second base. But it's clear down at the, over here, what would probably be, what, the, like, 5th base location? I do like that decision, though. And here we go. There's going to be a clash here in the middle of the field. Oh, and man, looks like a lot of those Stalkers did get killed there by ShoWTimE. And you got to be careful here because there's a pretty nice unit composition here by ShoWTimE. He's going to continue onward with the aggression. Very nice move here by our Protoss in blue here. He's going to start moving. Very well done. Now the question is there going to be enough here for ShoWTimE to kind of put on more aggression here? You know, ShoWTimE's coming. And I mean, there's not much here. There might force another mass recall, but these Stalkers are back across the map here, and I wonder what is going to happen, at least at this point in the game here. There is definitely more for ShoWTimE at this point. There's a lot of units here for ShoWTimE. Very nicely done as far as the force field goes, but I just don't think there's enough. Is there enough for ShoWTimE? The shield battery is doing so much value for ShoWTimE, at least at this point. All these probes are getting absolutely destroyed here, but I just think the longer this game goes, how can Neeb hold on here? ShoWTimE has showed us why he is an amazing Protoss player on the WCS Pro circuit, and Neeb, this series has been just so even, at least at this point, but I think just barely ShoWTimE has the advantage, and GG is called, and ShoWTimE evens up the score. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Neeb and ShoWTimE, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.